Nessa girl, it's Sunday and I had to call y'all girls because I'm backed up. We ain't talking about Married to Medicine or Wags, and I don't have no intentions on sitting up on the phone with y'all ass all day tomorrow. I don't messed around and fucked up my salvation for y'all. I'm supposed to be down to the church house right now trying to find me a good man, Savannah. But I'm down here on the phone with you, girl. Let's just talk about Married to Medicine, honey. Girl, I need me some medicine after what all I did last night, girl. I had this little piece of fast, fresh whole hair on. And you can tell from my throat that I ain't get much sleep last night. Now, what and who I was doing it with ain't none of y'all business. But let's talk about these hoes' business. Married to Medicine from Friday night. I was glad to see that it opened up with Curtis and Jackie, and they seem to be doing well. You know, you want to know something? I got something to say to Jackie and to all the women out there who the men cheat on them. If your man cheat on you and you want him back, take him back. That's some old lady, okay? If you want your man back, take him back. When I saw Jackie and Curtis interacting, it felt very natural. It felt organic, but it also feels like Jackie is stuck between, do I just move forward and carry on like nothing happened, or do I punish him? Quite frankly, I think in the midst of punishing your husband, you punishing yourself. If you want the man, go be with the man. Okay, just set it up in your mind that you know if he ever do it again, you done with his ass. For all this wasting time, you know, putting him in the doghouse just for the sake of doing it, then laying up with him on the boat is confusing and it's emotionally taxing on the both of y'all. This was a really good episode of Married to Medicine in regards to showing more of what the men got going on. All that stuff with Dr. Damon when Heavenly took him to see his father, and as they were going to the church, he was opening up and talking. Like, it really allowed me to connect with Dr. Damon in a way that I've been unable to connect this entire time they've been on the show. It was excellent what Heavenly did, and you know, I started crying at the cemetery scene. I started crying. I don't know if it's because my mom is dead or I get that whole connection between a parent and a child. I don't know why, but that scene moved me to tears. And it was just a lovely gesture. Ooh, I had a chill shot up my spine. A lovely gesture for Heavenly to do for her husband. Let me tell y'all one thing about it, honey. Toya, your ass gonna be in the damn doghouse with Curtis if you don't keep embarrassing your husband about not fucking you in front of capacity, okay? That man is tired of that shit. You was making that man feel inadequate. He was about to snap on Toya ass and on that bus. He got God damn it, Toya, I'm sick and tired of you telling people I'm not fucking you. Now here's my thing though, Eugene. Eugene, you got a fine ass wife. And I'm sorry. It don't take nothing but 5 to 10 minutes to jug that bitch right and go on to sleep. So I'm not understanding this lady steady complaining about you not fucking her. Just go fuck the bitch. Like, tell her, pull her panties down, bend over, pull them to the side, let you slide through. Bang it out real good from the back and let her go on about her business. Eugene, you a doctor. You know where to touch. Stick it in the booty and... stick it in the booty and stimulate the cootie. Okay. Lord, this is too vulgar for a Sunday. But I'm just saying, she say she like it from the back, Eugene. Bend her over, bang it out, and let her go on about a bit. That way she can stop embarrassing you in front of capacity. Because it right here got people thinking, like, I mean, you know, it's got me feeling like, okay, well, why is this man not want to fuck this good wife? And I'm sorry. Tired and I'm busy is just too damn tired ass excuses. I mean, let's be for real. At y'all age, at our age, the shit only lasts 10 minutes anyway. Okay? Anyway. Call her on the phone, get her going on the phone, foreplay her on the phone. And when you get there, you can just pull her panties to the side and slide through. That's all I'm going to say on that. When they got down to the beach, to the seashore with the seashore, Sally and them, and Dr. Heavenly was telling the story about her husband and whatnot, And Quad ordered that ketchup and that salt or whatever she ordered. It left me feeling like, please let this scene just have been edited this way. That's what I'm hoping. Because I refuse to believe Quad lacks that much self-awareness to the point where she couldn't have understood in the midst of that story what she did was abrupt and rude. I don't want to believe it. But let's just say that it's not editing and it happened exactly the way it was filmed. Then I just can't understand why you would do that. And is it me? Or did it seem like this entire trip, Quad is completely disconnected from everything that's going on? It feels like the group is here and she's over there somewhere. So I would be curious to know what is going on or was going on in her life at this particular time that she was so disjointed. She's not really in any of the scenes. Even when she's around, she's not present. I'd be curious to know what was going on. Sex therapy, Dr. Tiffany. Yes, give you sex therapy. Give you sex therapy. That sex therapy was interesting as hell, okay? We gonna start with Curtis' big hamburger meat having on his middle of his ugly Shrek-ass chest. Curtis, I don't fucking like you. And I'm gonna tell you why. I made it official. As much as I want Dr. Jackie to get back with your tall, ugly ass, I don't fucking like you. And here is why. To me, Curtis is real bitch made in this regard. Curtis strikes me as he's trying to make it a point that this infidelity was not his fault or not solely his fault. He finds little small ways to keep jabbing and poking at Jackie. And here's the thing. I agree with Curtis. Jackie didn't make Curtis cheat, but I say it again. She didn't make him cheat, but she made it easy for him to do it. She laid the foundation for him to do it. She neglected her damn husband, and he went out there and got somebody to pay his ass attention. I don't give a shit about none of you hoes. That's old lady advice. Earn your man while you would learn your man. Something you young hoes don't understand. Jackie created the atmosphere and the situation for her husband to stray. She did. It ain't no if, buts, or but. Oh, Lord, I need to go to church. Nonetheless, Curtis, you cheated. And because you are the one who committed the crime, you've got to do all the begging, all the groveling, all the ass kissing, all the gift buying. Because at the very end of the day, she did not physically put a gun to your head and make you fuck another woman and embarrass her. So Curtis, you got to get back in good with the woman before you can start trying to illustrate your point about so on and so forth. Curtis, you're not allowed to ask any questions in a group setting in counseling that point fingers at your wife. You're just not. Now, if y'all are in private, that's a whole nother situation. Or Curtis, you might just want to eat it until you get back, until she let you move back in the house. That shit that you did was embarrassing, okay? Counseling was not for you. This hair in my face, that's the devil, this red. Counseling, that session was, Curtis, your ass ain't allowed to say shit. And then when you were on that beach saying, hey, you know what? I'm not going to adjust who I am. I'm just going to be me. No, Curtis, see, Curtis, in my opinion, you too stuck in your pride. Okay, you too stuck in your pride for somebody who has committed something wrong. I'm sorry. You have got to give Jackie and the group time to reject you and then re-accept you. That's just the way it works. You are in the doghouse. So yeah, Eugene dissed your ass and you dissed their homegirl. So you gotta sit there and take it, Curtis, and if you don't want to take it, then you need to stay the fuck from around now. And that's just how that go. Okay, I love seeing the doctors do what they do best, and that's practice medicine. It's like when it was time for y'all to be doctors, all that shit with them cameras went out the window. I commend Married to Medicine, which I think, ooh, this hair is itching. See, this is why I don't fuck with synthetic. Tearing up my scalp. I'm gonna need some Neutrogena or Noxzema after a while. It's fucking with me. I needed to come practice some medicine on my scalp. I love seeing them practice that medicine. Purveyors of Pop, the producers of Married to Medicine, whatever y'all over there doing, y'all really are the #1 produced reality television show right now, in my personal opinion. You guys' scenes are not contrived. They're organic. The conflict is real. The resolution is real. The things that you guys do seem to be something that this group would normally do without cameras being present. I also like the fact that we get to see these people working in their profession. So hats off to them for doing that. Eugene is in denial about his health. Okay, and you can tell that he felt some kind of way when Jackie and them were getting on him. Eugene, if you were a patient, okay, you would have told that patient they need to go to the hospital, they need to take their pills, they need to do this, that, and the third. Don't think because you're a doctor that you can just, you know, manipulate life and take the advice when you want to take it and disregard it when you don't. It was good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Eugene, I do like in the confessional he came around. Yes, Eugene, you big. You need to work out more. You need to work less. Y'all need to spend less so you wouldn't have to work so much. And you need to get your blood pressure under control, because everything about the way your body's set up is like you prone for diabetes, high blood pressure, and all this other kind of stuff. And we want to see you around, Eugene. We like, see, Toya, that's why that man ain't fucking you and jugging you right, because his pressure high. And I know when my auntie pressure be high, she be having to lay down. She be tired. That man is tired. Let's get down to this main event. Now, Contessa, Contessa was cooning on that damn boat. Contessa, you set it off. You set that shit off on that boat when you threw that little word in there about Mariah, and it got that whole thing started. Now, what I do like about Contessa is she gave Mariah a chance, and she allowed herself to get to know Mariah for Mariah without influence from everyone else. And she says to Mariah, you know, Mariah, basically you ain't as bad as everyone said you is. And so, you know, the rest of the group, especially Quad, they didn't appreciate that shit, because low-key it did kind of feel like Contessa was saying, Quad and crew said you was real messy, but you not that bad. And I feel like that's why Quad took the most offense to it. You know what I'm saying? So then Heavenly was #2. Then Simone had to kind of turn into. And so, you know, in my opinion, Mariah was waiting on somebody to open up a door so she could prove a point. There you go, hating on Mariah. He hating on Mariah. I guess I am. Fuck y'all and her. She's another Curtis, where you have done wrong shit to people. How can I tell y'all this without getting in trouble? Mariah know what she did to them ladies. And it's stuff that was done that they can't talk about on camera because it'll fuck up the integrity of the show. But Mariah is fully aware of why that whole group don't fuck with her. Okay, and it's got more to do with shit that is all happened off camera than it does things that y'all see on camera. Because you would look at somebody like Mariah and Jackie and be like, why Jackie don't care for Mariah? There's a reason. Nonetheless, knowing what the reason is and knowing some of the stunts you've pulled, Mariah, yeah, you do have to walk on eggshells on times until people have a chance to get over what the fuck they're going through. I'm sorry. Just the way it is. Either that or stay the fuck away from around this group. With Mariah, what I don't understand is I'm not begging no bitch to be a part of their crew. Okay? And I don't give a damn if I created the crew. If it's 6 of us and 5 of the hoes don't want to fuck with me no more, what the fuck I keep coming around for? That's just my thing. And I'm not looking at it from a perspective of this my show and they're not going to run me off the show. The show aside, I'm not finna beg no group of bitches who don't want to be my friend to be my friend. It's just pathetic looking. Nonetheless, when Mariah threw that thing out there, oh yeah, you know, I have to walk on eggshells, and I feel like y'all let Quad pass because she's the youngest, and she's the most sensitive. I really don't think that's what it is. I think it's what's that adage? The squeaky wheel gets the oil. I think Quan will make the most noise when something ain't right. So, well, you know what? Maybe Mariah is right to a point where she says they don't mess with her because she's the youngest. I guess Quan will make the most noise and folks just don't want to hear it and deal with it. But I will say this about Simone's pedestal comment. I definitely could see it because let's not pretend like she did not become the breakout star, the leader of the group, the one in the front holding the picture. She became the Beyonce while everybody else was kind of Kelly and Michelle. That's just the way girl groups shake out. But to Quad's credit, that's what the fuck y'all get. That girl deserved to fucking be on a pedestal as far as I'm concerned. Y'all indoctrinated this girl to reality TV trying to mark her as the ghetto bitch who was unpolished, who did not know how to be in high society amongst the rest of y'all. And quite frankly, y'all painted that girl to be beneath y'all. So yeah, you know, shit, if you dogged me out for a season or 2, I'm beneath y'all, I'm lower than y'all. Even Jackie ass season 1 was looking at her funny and carrying on. I was stunned on you bitches too. I was stunned because I have something to prove. Y'all thought I was less than, and bitch, now I'm the queen of this shit. I get it. Married to Madison, y'all got it going on. And these comments gonna be interesting because we got a lot to talk about. So y'all jump down in these comments and let's get this party started. Don't forget to like or subscribe. I'm finna get in here and watch Wags and see what Keisha and them giving. That way I ain't got to call y'all on Monday with all these calls. And we'll talk later. Bye.